Hello there, people. I'm just gonna post another review on this knife because, uh, one, the other video is, pretty crappy, and, two, I've, used this now and I have some more experience with it, and, I wish to, share my discoveries with you, folks. So here's that. This obviously has been, used now. I used it for about a year, so it's not as nice and good looking as it was before. But here goes. Overall length of the blade is 11 3/4 inches, and the blade length is 7 inches exactly. It weighs 0.66 pounds. The angle of the edge is a 20-degree angle. It's made out of 1095 Crovan steel, so it does rust. So but all you need to do is just clean it after you've used it, spray it with WD-40, whatever. Keep it dry. Um, it keeps its edge really well. I think. I do think it keeps its edge pretty well. It's easy to sharpen, so I like that. I'm not I'm not a fan of the serrations here. I realized that after I started using it. In the other video I was saying, how great serrations are and everything, but I realized the more I used it that, when you're not using it for the things that it's good for, it really just gets in the way for everything else. So when you're not cutting notches into wood, or just cutting up small branches or whatever, these really just get in the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna buy another one without the serrations, to straight edge, because they just get in the way, for me at least, just doing everyday tasks like cleaning branches and just cutting wood and stuff. It's and I mean, you need special tools to sharpen it, to sharpen the serrations and everything. I really just think it's unnecessary, and it just gets in the way. But then again, that depends on what kind of stuff you'll be doing with it. But I'm not a fan. Um, it has this here thing on the bottom. Great for hammering stuff. From a self-defense point of view, whack this in the side of someone's head, and they're more than likely gonna go down. Now there's the pin. This is held in pretty securely. This is not going anywhere at all. This is pretty hefty. You can use it as a hammer. You can use it as whatever you need it for, really. It has this fuller here. I know I said in the other video that, ooh, this is for, so, this is to fill up with blood so the knife doesn't get stuck in the person you're stabbing, and that kind of stuff. I mean, that's probably a myth, a legend, whatever. But, I've had people tell me that that is what it's for, and I've also had people tell me that it's to strengthen the blade, and I've had people tell me that it's just there for decoration, and also that it's just there for, to, decrease the weight of the blade. I don't know which one. I know that it looks cool. That's all I care about at the time. The handle is made out of Kraton G, which is like a sort of rubber plastic. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just call it Kraton G. So I really like the material. It is gonna wear off after using it for a while. But I mean, this just fits greatly in the hand, and if it's wet, dry, doesn't matter. It just sticks to your hand, and it's great. It just feels nice to hold. I have here my father's knife. He's probably had this for like 20 years, you can see that they have since then decreased the size of the handle, but this has a leather handle. A lot of people still use the leather handle ones because they supposedly, after time they form to your hand and everything, but this is after 20 years use probably, and this hasn't formed to anybody's hand. And leather retains water, so I'm not a fan of leather handles. So, and they're not as comfortable. But yeah, they did make the handle shorter. This won't affect the overall, I think, performance of your knife. I mean, it doesn't impede anything because the blade length is still the same. And yeah, it's all good. Knife came with this sheath. Good sheath, but it's made out of leather, so it retains water. 1095 steel, rusts. This is good for just having your knife in, I suppose. But I mean, it's kind of limited to what you can use it for. I mean, it'll do the job, but I got this instead. SGF plastic, I think is what it's called. Knife snaps in there, holds it, knife isn't going anywhere. You can snap it in. Now it's definitely not going anywhere. You can carry this upside down, you can carry it however you want. I just like this sheath better. It's probably like 13, 14, 15 bucks, I think, 20, depending on where you go. So that's that. This has a lot of chopping power actually, because it's a little bit wider over here than it is here. Gives a little more weight in the front here, so gives you more momentum in your chop. I've taken down mid-sized, well, not mid-sized trees, but trees about, this thick around with this. This batons through wood very well. It's not going to break on you. Just, punch it through wood. It'll do it. This is not going to break. Good knife. Full tang. Flat grind. HRC rating is 56 to 58. And it's made in the USA, by the way. Stamped K-bar. Ole, New York, where it's made. On the other side it says USA. So yeah, I just figured I'd post this review because the other one sucks. And that's that, I suppose. Cheers.